Were you actually born in 49? That's the real question.
Hello,
Asterisk.
hello, Mr. Luftwaffe. I'll leave that to you for a little while to work out. I think it's the first time I've spoken to you, or are you someone who has changed their name from something that I might have otherwise recognised? Apologies, I was on the other screen. I've got other things on. I've got two other screens which sometimes demand my attention. So when I'm looking that way, I'm looking at one of my other two screens. GCT Flavius Ease. Okay, I'm going to call you Flavius if that's okay. Hi, Flavius.
First time watching.
Right, okay, Luftwaffe. Well, this is unusual. For your first time watching, you're catching something that's reasonably rare. Yeah, I'm not bad, thank you, Flavius. This is reasonably rare because I almost exclusively, up until just recently, almost exclusively flew the Spitfire in this. Incidentally, it might have come up as War Thunder for you. This is DCS because I haven't got into the idea of correcting the title every time. So this is DCS, Digital Combat Simulator.
Just
normally
call
I'll
me Waffle or Lafty.
what Waffle or Lafty? I think Luftwaffe is nice. No, I like Luftwaffe, unless you prefer something else. But if you prefer something else, then you wouldn't be calling yourself Mr. Luftwaffe, would you? So yeah, Luftwaffe for me is good. Yeah, so normally I will be flying almost exclusively Spitfires, which I have in this. I've got the Mark 9, the LF Mark 9 Spitfire in this. But just recently, to assist someone else, I picked up this jet. I don't do jets. I am not a jet person. I like piston engines. I really do. So, oh, looks like someone's disappeared. The other guy's disappeared.
I played DCS for ages. Aha.
Ah, good. No, it's just that sometimes people come on and say, hey, this doesn't look like War Thunder. And it's because I haven't changed the title. What part of the planet are you from, Luftwaffe? The other thing is, of course, maybe we'll see you in this server sometime if you're into DCS. Not in this sorry, this is not server. This is my own sort of separate copy of what would be the server, which we sometimes get together. Well, most weekends we'll get together, and we will do DCS now and then.
Don't worry, I found you from the War Thunder page. Glad I did, if I'm honest.
What, you mean glad it's DCS, not War Thunder?
And I'm from good old Blighty.
Oh, jolly good, that's awfully decent of you, old chap. Okay, Luftwaffe from Blighty. Okay, that's fine. Right, I'm going to think about what I'm doing for a minute, because I've only had this a few days really, in terms of actual flying it. So I have to think what I'm doing. And nothing's happening at the moment, you'll see, because I've got no power. So I'm going to use, I don't know if you use voice attack.
Evening, old chap, pip tally ho and all that.
Let's hope I don't pancake, hey what? Right, so I'm going to see about starting this up. I have to get some power. I'm going to see if voice attack will work for me. I don't know if you use voice attack. If you don't, have a look at it. It's free, it's great. Oh, that was Echo Base 01 saying, evening, old chap. Okay, yeah, evening Echo Base. Nice to speak to you. I don't think I've seen you before.
That's the community mod, ain't it?
It is, sir. It is the 8.4. Now, I would not have known that because I'm just a dumb old piston engine aircraft, really. Hang on. Let's jump out. Yeah, so I'm just a piston engine aircraft guy, really, at heart. I love them. These don't do it for me in anything like the same way as say a Spitfire would. So I'm doing this just to help someone else in case we can get into a multiplayer where the both of us are in here flying one of
The
these.
spit is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun, and it's a bit different, isn't it? Because of the way you taxi, the way you use your brake and your rudder for steering, it's a bit different. No toe brakes on a spit. A lot of people don't know that. So like Michael Caine then. Right, okay, I'm going to jump back in and think about what I'm doing to start up, hopefully.
Chief, turn on the ground power. Copy.
So we'll see a ground pound unit.
Ground
There we
power
are.
is now on.
It's on, but it's not showing yet, and when it does, there we are. The light is up. I don't know if you fly the A4. If not, I'm talking to myself, really, if that's the case. But if you fly the A4, then you don't need me to talk about it. So I can now start, which is a little bit of a process. Do you fly the A4 so that I don't just tell you a load of stuff that you already know? I'll push the button to start. Watching for this to get to 5%.
I flew it once, aha, never again.
Okay, when it gets to 15%, I will give it another right click. Okay, we don't need the ground power anymore.
Chief, turn off the ground power. Copy. Ground power is now off.
Okay, ground power's off. We're on our own. I'm not going to do all the other stuff with radar and all that stuff, but what I will do is allow myself to put lights on. Bit of heat haze there. Okay, I've probably forgotten something, but let's just make sure we've got lights outside. Okay, I'm going to taxi. I'm just trying to think where I am. Okay, turn right, first left. Why didn't you like the A4 then, Luftwaffe? I want a taxi like a spit, and you don't in this.
Kinda just preferred me Mirage and Hornet if I'm honest.
But that's fine. They're both jets, so for me they're rubbish. I fly with Laxor, he's sort of my squad mate. And when we're flying in the server that has this particular mission on it, he will be there.
How much would I have to pay you to get the Hornet, aha?
Oh, too much, because it's another jet, so It's, no, I'm definitely, I love my spit. I'm going to end up on the grass, I'm not careful. And with this, the wheels are so small that if you end up on the grass, you dig in. And you get stuck.
I'll teach you the ways of the fast movers, aha.
No, see, being a fast mover doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. I just love, when I get in that spit in DCS, I feel like I can smell the fuel and the leather, and it's you know, having the prop and the exhaust in front of me. It's all, to me, it's very, and of course the Spirit is the best aircraft ever built and will never be equalled. So you can say what you like about that, but that's my view. It will never be equalled because there'll never be a need to build anything like it again. So it's an amazing aircraft. It's totally beautiful. I just love it. Are you north, east, south or west in UK? Flaps half down, close canopy. Actually remembered to close the canopy. Woohoo! Normally leave that behind me somewhere on the runway. Okay, let's see what sort of thing I do over takeoff then.
I get ya, the Spitfire is my poster plane. Just exudes Britishness. I'm from the West Midlands.
West Mids. Oh, what a lovely area. What a lovely area. Lucky you. Okay, I'm gonna take off and hopefully not mess it up too much.
Good old Shropshire, how about yourself?
I'm more East Anglia.
Nice.
Well, I think the area that I'm in, I think we get the lion's share of sunshine in UK, but I mean the place where I mean up there, it's just beautiful, isn't it? That's it, took all those red markers off. I don't know what's left here because oh no, it shouldn't have remembered what I did last time. Hopefully I'm starting from scratch. These units will shoot back at me, provided it hasn't remembered what happened last. Oh no, there they go. I've got to adjust my sight. And I didn't make my guns ready. Okay, I'll make another pass. Yeah, I need to set track IR from a slightly different position so that my sight is more centered. I'm having to duck down. That was rubbish. That wouldn't have stood much chance if I was in a spit. See, I'm all over the place. It's quite a twitchy aircraft, I'll say that. Oh, I got away with it. That's silly. I shouldn't have got away with that. I should have wrecked the aircraft. I should have wrecked it, should it? Have I still got wings? I must have. Well, it all looks okay. I obviously just run along the ground a bit. Wouldn't have got away with that in a spit, I suppose. It's all very twitchy. I'll see if I can get back and get something. I think I might have done some damage. Yeah, I did, because it's really not responding.
The A4 is a bit too twitchy for my liking.
Well, you can adjust it, can't you? On the curves, you can adjust it to make it less twitchy, but I don't want to do too much of that, because if it is a twitchy aircraft, I need to be flying it like it's a twitchy aircraft. But that's just a thing for me to learn. Do you fly the Spit in DCS? And that's walkawayable.
I do indeed, mainly when I just wanna chill out.
Yeah. I obviously didn't survive that because I'm trying to jump and it ain't letting me. Okay, let's get back in. Do it the other way. Can I do it? No, you can't pull that one. Let's pull this one. Okay. The main thing I wanted to try there with all that lot was my brakes, because I was getting issues where the left brake isn't working. I think I need a new pot in my rudder pedals. I need a new potentiometer for the left brake. So that's a little job for me to do sometime, I guess. Do I want to go back in this? Not particularly. Oh, I've got to get out of it properly. So this is the mission that's also been uploaded to a server. I'm just going to see if the server's back up. It wasn't up before. Storm of War's at the top again, because I've marked it as a favourite, but it's not bringing the one I want. So wait until it's finished searching. I'm sure it's not gonna be there. Yeah, it's finished and it ain't there. Okay. That's a pity. That means we can't really fly in that tonight. But what I can do, I'm going to just do a mission in the Spit, because this is my copy of the one that's on the server. Now look at that. There's no airplane as beautiful as that. No, that's not right. There's no other airplane as beautiful as that. So Luftwaffe, do you use what I mean, like, what's your setup, and do you use voice attack? The refueling tanker, which we can get refueled from if I was to go up in the A4.
I have the VKB gunfighter stick, Verpil T50M throttle unit, VKB pedals and track IR. I have voice attack but hardly use it.
I'd have to look all those things up because I'm pretty dumb really when it comes to all that stuff. But now I can see what you use. I'll have to look them up. I recognise Verpil, but as I say, I'm pretty shallow really. I'm pretty dumb. Hold on.
They're pricey but quality is amazing.
That's good. I've got to say, there's been a couple of times when I was a bit disappointed with the Thrustmaster. There's this the Warthog setup that I've got here. In as much as the pinky switch over here, I had to replace that, and the switch at the front there, I use one of those, the push down on this one, for push to talk in various ways, or rather as one of my push to talks. We have three, but that one sort of became iffy, so I now have to use the side push instead of a down push for push to talk when I'm using this button. Just to explain that, Laxa and I fly out. We have 3 push to talks. We have 1 push to talk each to talk to our own stream only, another push to talk to each other and both streams at the same time, and another push to talk for a separate channel on our comms, which is private for when we're not talking about the game, DCS, War Thunder, whatever.
Blimey, aha.
Yeah, so every now and again you'll hear one of us say something and say, oh, sorry, wrong button, because they meant to talk to their own stream and they're talking all over everything. But we do it, especially when you're busy. Okay, I can start this, I think.
I'll be back in a minute or two.
Roger that, Luftwaffe. I'm not too worried. I was just showing someone else. I got into DCS because I wanted to test my brakes. I think my left brake pedal needs a new pop, because I'd noticed a couple of times I was giving it like full brake and it wasn't doing what I thought it should. When I looked at it, I saw that as I give it full brake, when I look at the when you do the tune on the curves, I gave it full left brake and it went all the way up for full left brake, but as I held it there it gradually sort of dropped down a bit. So I think it needs a new pot, but I've adjusted a couple of things. I've adjusted the top and the bottom for like a dead zone, if you like, at each end, so hopefully it shouldn't affect anything now. And that was only for the A4 that I was noticing that. I'm in here for a minute. I'm talking to someone named Luftwaffe, although he said he's off for a minute or two. And I was just going to do a spin and a spit. What are you up to? Where are you going? Because the server's not up, is it? Nah, it's not listed. It wasn't up this afternoon. I was talking to Gaz, and he was talking about that problem that he'd had, and I went in to mine. It's okay. I wanted to go into the server to see if I got anything like the same effect, but I didn't. It didn't go in because it wasn't there. I don't know if going to spectator and back a couple of times cured it for him. I imagine it didn't, because I think if it had, he would have come back on Facebook and said, yay, it's working. Well, I think, yeah, I mean, it was down completely. Oh, okay. In which case, if that's the case, I won't be too worried about taking off. If you start it and I can get in, I'll do what I'm doing now from there. If nothing else, just to see that the cockpit actually does render. I've had that sort of skeletal prop business. Say again? Waffle. Yeah, you're right, because you said you can call me Waffle if you like. Maybe I will call him Waffle. I said no, Luftwaffe is fine for me, but it's because I think it's the coloration of the text. He's also a DCSer. So I won't actually taxi or anything. He's West Midlands, UK. He flies in DCS, normally jets, but he does take out the spit now and again when he wants to chill. Is the server coming up or what? Okay, in readiness for that, I'll jump out of this and see if I can get into it. Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't showing at all for me earlier, so it sounds promising. Yeah, I feel sure that it probably will. Yep. I'm refreshing because it's still not there. I might have to do the thing of finding it, but yeah, I'll probably have to do that thing of finding it by its IP, won't I? What? Connect by IP. Yeah, that's what I said. I figure that's what I'll probably have to do. Okay, hold on. I did that earlier. No, it brings red flag to the top. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's... Oh, you know why? It's taken away the favourite. That's why I couldn't see it. It might have been there earlier on, but it was way down the list where I would not expect it to be. Okay, so I might have to change the IP. Okay, so let's do the thing. Hold on. Seems happy enough. I still can't get my 56 spot though. Are you up, Gaz?
Hello, sir.
Okay, we are streaming at the moment, so we're over the you're live, sir.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm watching the stream.
Oh, jolly good.
So I was able to jump in DCS multiplayer with the cockpit on, and it worked. Thanks to Lexer, of course.
Oh, right. That's just by going back to as a spectator and then going back and see if it loads.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh, excellent. Good.
But
I'm
the
wondering.
problem is that I'm lagging too much.
Ah. Right. But what's causing the lag then? Because I don't understand too much about this. I thought that was all related to ping.
No, it's not actually an internet lag. It's because the PC actually.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is that where you just want to upgrade your CPU?
Exactly.
Roger that. Okay.
And I was thinking of getting an SSD too.
Yep. Yes, definitely. Yeah, because that can make quite a big difference, can't it? So.
Yeah, you're right, sir.
I think my current one is on a 250. I think I can check that if it's any help. Yeah, I have DCS on its own on a 250 gig, and I've got 110 gigs spare. So that's how much it takes up with the maps and that. But I mean, you wouldn't have all the maps, would you? I mean, I haven't got all of them by any means, but I've got the Channel, I've got Normandy as additions, and of course I've got a couple of aircraft. I've got the
I-16, the Spitfire.
Yeah, and of course this other one there. But I think I've got to look at my rudder pedals because my left brake was not working right. I felt it wasn't working right, and when I put it to the test, I could see that as I pushed my foot down, the little red dot, when you're looking in DCS, the little red dot went all the way to the top on the right, but then it gradually crept back slightly on its own. So it's like the potentiometer in there is probably in need of replacement. It's probably had quite a lot of wear in its time, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Is Laxor still there? Oh, he's not on here. Hold on, I'll go to my other one.
Roger.
So when do you think you might be able to upgrade your CPU, Gaz? Oh, I'm talking on the stream. I meant to talk to you direct, but never mind.
How's the butter pedal now?
Well, I'm not using the toe brakes on this. Sorry, that was going to come out on the stream. I'm not using the toe brakes on this, so I won't really know until I fly something that needs toe brakes. War Thunder or this, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, what's your plan? How long do you reckon you're going to have to wait to get a new CPU?
2 months, I guess, by the beginning of the summer.
That's not too bad, is it?
Yeah, I'm even saving some money.
Excellent. Get enough money, you'll buy a Spit, won't you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the reason why I asked you, sir, about whether should I download it from Steam or the website is because of the Spitfire. That I really want to buy the Spitfire, but at the same time, I don't know how to buy it from the website. So I thought maybe some Steam gift cards will do the job.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I believe it's non-Steam compatible, unless there's more than one version that is then Steam compatible. Perhaps if you buy it by Steam, I really don't know.
So how did you do the purchase for the Spitfire on website?
I just went to the Egodynamics shop or the DCS shop, and you search through the modules and then just buy it with a credit card. If you get it at the right time, you'll get it cheaper as well, because they're always having sales of some kind, aren't they? I think it was $39 when I got it.
Yeah,
US
it's
dollars.
49. It's $49 now.
49. Well, when I'm taxiing in the A4, I want to use this brakes slider that I'm using on the Spit. Even though I'm using toe brakes, I still feel that I need to use this slider, which of course I don't. And using the rudder does almost nothing with that aircraft. You know, the A4 when you're just taxiing slowly, quite rightly, because there's no air movement, and it's a heavier aircraft. No air movement over the rudder, and a heavier aircraft, so it probably would make not a lot of difference.
I mean, for a community mod, I think the A4 is great.
Yeah, oh yeah, it is. Well, if you like jets. No, it's alright, it's alright. I would have been more than happy to take it up with you tonight, in honesty. That was the hope, but obviously that can't happen because of the way it works, or rather it doesn't work in terms of service.
Yeah.
That'll be the same with the 29 as well.
Yeah,
It's
the 29 is not that bad actually.
No, but what I mean is you won't be able to take the 29 into a server.
Yeah.
Because it'd have to have it listed, then everyone going into that server has to have
Should
the
download
29.
it.
So yeah, so what you could do if you just wanted to get in here is get the i16, because that's much cheaper.
Yeah, the I-16.
Quite a nippy little plane. It's very manual, and I mean there's like wheels and pulleys all over the place. It's interesting to fly, if nothing else. Got to get it right, because if you don't get it right, you end up breaking the cables over the pulleys, and then you can't move your gear.
Oh.
So you have to get it right, but that's not so bad.
I've heard that there was a free month for DCS where all vehicles were...
Yeah, over the Christmas
free.
area. Is that just after Christmas or over the Christmas area? I can't remember. Yeah. So I was flying various things, believe it or not. Yeah, I flew 109, probably just about. But of course the trouble with that is every time you want to try something that's free, you've got to set it up, haven't you? At least the basics. But there's a lot of things I can see as very basic, such as my zoom buttons and my return to normal buttons, viewing the map and all that sort of stuff. They are to me basic. It's not just like your axes, they're not the only basic things. So okay, right, well I'm going to see about taking off, hopefully. Just make sure everything's
Did you try any modern jets, sir?
Not what you mean during the free time? No, that I didn't do that, because I would have no intention of using them. I'm not sure if Laxor's going to join us on this channel. Stand by there, guys. I'm gonna move on to the other channel for a sec.
Copy that, sir.
Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm about to wind it up and take it up, hopefully. And then I don't know how long I'll stay on this, but I just want to see how it works when I'm landing and how my brakes work when I'm landing.
So I'm gonna take it on short flight and go back and see if the brakes are working.
Almost just like a circuit, yeah. But hold on a minute. I'm operating my brake pedal now, and it's not registering on the brakes gauge. It would normally. Oh no, it's because the brakes. It's because the brake is fully on. That's why. Although it's still not. I should be registering brake movement, and I'm not. So I'm not then sure that my rudder, that my toe brakes are working. Oh, idiot! Of course they're not. I'm not in that jet anymore. I'm in a Spitfire. It's only got the... Oh, leave me alone. Don't worry. Okay. See what I mean? I'm operating my brakes. Of course they're not going to move the needle because the Spitfire doesn't have toe brakes.
It doesn't have toe brakes.
And I've been so used to watching those happen on the other one. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, I'm going to take off hopefully.
Yeah, it's fine, sir. So do you try the 109 or the 190 in the free vehicles game?
I tried the 109. I don't think I tried the 190 actually. The 109 and the i16, that's why I bought the i16. So for them that was a successful little venture. It gave me a taste and I stuck with it. Are you viewing on YouTube at the moment there, guys?
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
So.
A couple of viewers on Twitch. I wasn't sure if you'd gone that one.
What's the CPU you're using right now, sir?
It's a Ryzen 7... Ooh. 7200. I'll have to check that. I used to have a piece of paper on the wall because I never remember, but I can't remember what it is. It's a Ryzen, and I think it's a 7 Ryzen. I think it's a 720, 7200. I think.
The Ryzen 1700 maybe.
17. Oh, 27. 2700. Oh, I really can't remember. I'm useless.
No, it's fine, sir.
What I know is it's considerably better than the other one.
Yeah, Ryzen's are overall cheaper and better than Intel CPUs at this moment.
Yeah, and it came with a nice fan.
Yeah, the fan is way better for the AMD.
Well, it's hold on. I don't think I'm firing. I don't think I'm firing my 20 mils. I'll try that again. Yeah, so it's got a circular LED that lights up in the way you want it to. For me, I have it so that it lights up depending on the temperature rather than just to look pretty.
Oh yeah, you should make use of everything.
Yeah. Currently running at 25 degrees.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. I don't think I've hit anything yet. Well, I haven't just. Oh yeah. I was gonna say I haven't destroyed anything. Just that one now. I'm taking a few hits from them guys down there. I can normally take out these 7, but I don't think I will this time. I've used too much ammo. And I'm taking hits. I might go home.
Yeah. And I can see the red traceability of the 20mm Hispanos.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at first, but on that last strike, I did see it. I did. Well, it's the sound that I was trying to pick up on. It normally makes quite a different, a noticeable sound, and I didn't notice it. It could just be that I got everything else too loud. Because I'm actually struggling at times to hear you at the moment. That's because I've got. Let's turn voice meter down a bit. That should be better, so that I'm hearing less of the game and more of you.
Are you doing this with OBS now?
Yeah, yeah.
Great.
I'll see about landing. What damage have I got? I know I shouldn't really get out my airplanes. Look. Oops.
Just some fuselage hits.
Yeah.
Nothing critical, hopefully.
No, it's only whether it's hit the engine, but normally you get an indication of some kind. If it's hit the engine, you're going to get... Actually, what I quite like is that the screen, or the windscreen of the aircraft, you'll see it wobbling about a bit, and that's because the engine's been hit and it's gone out of balance. So it's sort of wobbling, that's good. Looks like I'm going to be landing a long way down the runway this time. Trying to bleed off a bit of speed. Okay, get down. Can't see it. Oh dear. I'm going to be on the carpet with a CO for that one.
Smooth landing.
Yeah, right. Oh dear, that was embarrassing. I should have been streaming that one. I guess it won't hold much water if I say I'm normally much better than that when no one's watching me. Because I'm not talking to him,
Hey, what
I'm
happened?
concentrating.
And see it.
Sorry, say again, Gaz.
I know what you mean, aha.
Nothing. It's just my internet that is
Oh yeah, I'm getting
doing
parts
some
of your
weird
words.
stuff.
I'm getting some parts of your words, but not all of it, I think. I better get this repaired, I suppose. I've got to cut the engine for that. They won't do it otherwise, I think. I'll try it.
What about now?
That's better.
Roger that, sir.
Request repair. Unable to comply.
Yeah, he wants me to shut my engine down. I'll do that in better case. Okay. See if that's enough. Just cutting the mixture.
Think I'm gonna head off now though, Mr. Bill. Has been great fun watching you and talking.
Okay, Luftwaffe. I realise that Laxor pointed out that you are in fact Luftwaffe, not Luftwaffe. But so Luftwaffe, I'll try to remember. Okay, yeah, nice to have you there, Luftwaffe. We'll catch you another time. Take care.
It's all good.
I think it's pronounced Luftwaffe instead of waffle.
You too, bud. I'll defo be here next time.
Okay, yeah, but that's good. I don't know. I'm seeing it as Luftwaffe now, but it doesn't really matter. He said I can call him Waffle if I like, so that's all right. He's in northwest of UK, or northwest of England.
Request repair. Copy.
Yeah, he's happy now. He hasn't got now. The fan's not running anymore.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy.
And of course, testing my brakes on that landing was of no function because I don't use brakes on the Spit, as I stupidly was trying to earlier on. Well, don't use toe brakes.
Refueling complete. Rearming complete.
Engine sounds and DCS are way better than War Thunder.
So yeah, certainly for the Spit, but the Spit, as I've said before, in DCS is not as good as the Spit sound in FS2020. That's a gorgeous sound, as you know.
Yeah. In Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's the same exact sound as real life. So
Yeah, it's actually it's taken from recordings of actual Spit aircraft running. Yeah. Should be putting me up on the ramps soon to get me repaired.
yeah, I broke my TF-51 when I was landing too.
Badly or what?
I broke the tip of the wing.
All right. See, but the thing is, you're doing that in a way that I'd never stand any chance of doing, and the way you're doing it, I wouldn't be able to do that. I have to have my stick and throttle and pedals.
Well, it's so hard. Um, the only good landing that I did was today, where
In the
I
TF.
landed, yeah, in the TF, and in every plane overall, not just the TF, but it happened with the TF. So I got you can say I got my first landing on DCS today. So
Good. Well, congratulations, sir. That's a nice thing to do when you get. It's a nice feeling of satisfaction. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, that's good.
yeah, that took a lot of practice, to be honest. I took off and I broke it too many times.
Well, fortunately, it doesn't cost anything and it doesn't hurt us.
Yeah,
So that's all
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Okay, I'll just take off again. I might just do a circuit. I'm not sure what I want to do tonight. I can't test the brakes on the Spit. I can only check out the A4 in my own copy of the mission. So I'm not sure what I'll do. But as a practice, because I haven't flown a Spit much lately, I think I need to take off and do that again.
Yeah, but this time we'll definitely fly longer than before. Maybe get some more targets.
Yeah, well, I'll do my usual. I'll go over that way, round over to my current 3 o'clock and hit those ground units there, perhaps. Okay.
Priming the engine.
Yeah, engine primed. Because you're getting it a few seconds now afterwards, aren't you? Unless I was to stream it on here, but then that probably takes some resource. Let's give it a go.
I just love the cracking sound when the engine is starting.
And that failed because I did something wrong and ended up on that blue screen that says, do you want to go to the task manager? So I'm not sure what I caught alongside of that, but I'll do it again. I'll have to reprime it.
Control plus Alt plus Delete takes you to the task manager.
Yeah, I must have caught, I don't know what I Control Alt Delete, yeah, you're quite right. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. So let's just let's just see if it'll go. It's odd that it's not stopping. I expect the engine to stop turning, so it might have hit a bug because of whatever it was I did.
How can I get my pilot inside the cockpit?
You have to go that from the main options. So I think it's the options screen rather than controls, and there's one says show pilot when available. I'm not sure which tab it's on.
Maybe I'll just keep it without a pilot. You know, less 3D models to render, more FPS.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not sure what one it's on. But the other thing is, of course, it depends on what aircraft you're flying. I'm not sure if if it shows it on the TF or not. I think it does in the P51. I'm not sure if it does it on the TF51. So it's only if that particular aircraft is modelled to show the pilot. Right, let's try that again. Okay.
Great.
Don't know why I made such a hash of that landing. I hope that's not going to become a habit.
Yeah, you'll do better, sir.
Yeah, I hope so. That was quite embarrassing. Right, I think I'm good to go.
Did you get a trimming?
No, but yeah, my trimming is nose down. Hang on. I've just zoomed in, so in a few seconds you'll see that. Nose down by between a third and a half of a division. My rudder trim I don't change anyway, so right, let's give it a go.
Now the Spitfire sight in War Thunder looks smaller than DCS. Is that something with the settings and the adjusting of the sight?
You're saying the cockpit looks smaller in War Thunder?
The gun sight, sir. The gun sight looks
Oh, the gun sight.
smaller.
Right. Yeah. The gun sight is. I don't think it's. I think it's just the modelling. It's the way DCS has it. I think probably DCS is the accurate of the two, more accurate of the two. But War Thunder just gives you an illuminated sight, even if it's not exactly the right size. I feel as though DCS would be more accurate. And you can adjust the lines. I should do that. I don't know if you can adjust the size of that circle or not. I will try that. Right, I can't talk now.
Can you make it smaller?
Not
just
sure.
like War Thunder? I guess it's something about the range adjustment.
Well, there's the range and the base feet, but they move the horizontal lines as far as I know. But I'll get myself trimmed a little bit and see what moves when I adjust those rings. Oh, that's useless. Once again, look, I only got one of those. I'm going back in right away rather than mess about with sights. I've got to make myself feel a bit better about what I'm doing. Must have shot a row of bullets all the way along the side of that. Oh, now the train's in them. Oh well, I got them both on that very awkward run, so that makes me feel a bit better. Let's see if trim out a little bit and see what happens.
So, in your opinion, sir, what is the World War II aircraft that should be added to DCS?
Hurricane.
Hurricane.
Yep. Yeah, the circle is not changing size, by the way, guys.
So it's just about the range.
So like, I'll move the range. You'll see it obviously
Yeah,
later.
I see.
But it's just
Yeah.
that horizontal line that changes. Oops.
What happened? Oh, you
No,
got the...
Yeah, I caught. Somehow I caught the little spring lever thing that puts the shade up. And that's track AR flipped out. You'll see that in a sec.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps I'll go for some tanks on the bridge.
So the truck AL has its disadvantages.
Sorry, track AR what, Gaz?
Has some disadvantages.
Yeah, it definitely has more advantages than disadvantages, but just occasionally it will flip out. I suspect it's where the infrared catches the rim of my glasses or something, and it thinks the wrong things, so it changes my view. But when I look away and come back again, it's generally okay. I've got a couple of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I've got 3 of them. Wow,
Yeah, 3. Good shooting, sir.
it's a bit of a surprise, I've got to say, because normally they just blow me away. They've hit my engine, can you see the wobble?
Oh yeah, it's wobbling.
Whatever I do now, it's just going to carry on wobbling because they've hit the engine, it's put it out of balance, and that's good. That's a good bit of modelling.
It feels like the propeller is going to...
I mean, it might even be that they shot, and one of the bullets caught one of the propeller blades and took the tip of it off or something. But something like that. The engine is out of balance or the prop is out of balance. That's what's given the wobble. I think I've got all the tanks. Wow.
Great hook.
Yeah, I've got to go back in now though. And hopefully redeem myself a little bit on landing.
Yeah, it's going to be hard with the damaged engine.
Get out. and flat. I've got a busted tyre, I'm sure. I think that must have been damage from the units on the ground, because I don't think I hit it hard enough, the ground hard enough to break a tyre. So I think they must have caught the underside of my aircraft. I've definitely got a blown tyre. I didn't feel as I sort of came down that heavy.
Yeah, it's blown.
Yeah.
But still a good landing, sir.
It's good enough. Yeah, good enough. But I've obviously got to get repaired for that one.
Request repair. Copy.
In the rearming menu, I can see 3 slots for the I don't know, maybe bombs or... But I don't think the Spitfire carries any bombs, is that right?
It can carry bombs, yeah, it can do. I can't carry
great.
rockets, which is pity. I'd like to be able to carry rockets. I stand far more chance with rockets than I do with bombs. I can't see why I'm not able to select a loadout. Oh right, you have to right click it.
Right click,
Only on the
I think.
centre. Only on the centre.
Yeah,
I
only
must-
on the center.
Yeah, I must have done that kind of automatically in the past. All I can take is one bomb at the moment. That's not expected. Now it's letting me choose. That's odd. Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't doing it every time straight away.
Request refueling.
I do have 3 bombs now, so...
I've got 3 bombs, yeah. And you watch the wings sway as the bombs get loaded up. Fuel going in. They might not do the reload until repairs
Refueling
finish.
complete. Request rearming.
Just seeing the bombs going on,
Unable to comply.
it took a long time. You'll see it sway as the last bomb goes on the left wing. Assuming I haven't interrupted the process and prevented that bomb from being put on.
Yeah, I think it should be re-selected.
I will try it again. I can't see why that would be though. Okay. Oh, it's unclicked. Okay.
Request rearming.
Copy.
So a total of 750 pounds of explosive.
No, it's 1,000, isn't it? Because you've got
Uh,
one 500 and two 250s.
Yeah, and two 250s. Yeah, that's 1,000.
If they put it on, I've got a feeling they're not gonna. Probably have to take them off and then put them on. Let's try that. I think it all got mixed up because it.
Rearming
Oh,
complete.
there it is. Took a while, but it got there. Okay. There's one target that I'll go for with bombs. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah. So, how's the dropping? How's the bomb dropping works in the Spitfire?
Finger in the breeze, and a little bit of hope and guesswork for me. Okay, let's give it a try. I'll start it up. We'll just see what happens. There's no. I'm not able to bomb. I'm useless. I'm not sure how you're supposed to. I think it's just by like sort of thinking about it, hoping about it, and being experienced enough to know where and when to release the bombs, which I'm not good at.
I always arm my A4 with a lot of rockets and bombs, but I don't use them because I don't know how to use them.
Right. What you mean to get them to fire, or how to aim them?
How to get them to fire?
There are hold on, I need 3 hands for this, but I'm going to let go of speaking, and when the area that I indicate on the A4, there's 5 switches called stations, I think, 1 to 5, and I think it's where your pods are mounted under the aircraft. Roughly where my lights and push buttons are, roughly there's a batch of about 5 switches, so you might want to give it another try and put those switches up.
Yeah, I will.
And there's a circular dial down here somewhere on that aircraft. I suppose I could come out the server and just go onto mine and fly that one if you like, if that helps. Or
No. Feel free to stay with the Spitfire, sir.
Okay. Well, I'll give it a start up. Okay, trim is all set. Cockpit's open. That's it. Let's give it a shot again, and hopefully it'll be a bit less messy than last time.
Yeah, but now it's with bombs, so
Yeah,
you gotta be
yeah.
even more careful. Do you have some fuse in the bombs, sir?
Hang on.
Roger.
Right. Sorry, were you saying do I have to arm them?
Yeah, do you have any fuse on the bombs?
I don't know that we can set that. I don't think so. It's just a case of you ask for bombs, they put them on, and I don't think beyond that you've got any say on about them apart from just releasing them. I don't think you can change the fuse time or anything like that. There might be, but it's not something I'd be aware of.
Yeah, let me Google it. Maybe I can find something. Oh, actually the Spitfire bombs already had Spitfire already have fuse on their bombs, so there's no need to set them up or something.
Right, so I know that in War Thunder you can say how long you want before it explodes, can't you? But that's obviously set in this. I'm just trying to pick a bit of altitude before I do release or go for that. It's a white warehouse.
100 meters.
100 meters? What, for bombing?
Yeah, for
Really?
bombing.
So
Yeah.
300 feet.
Yep.
Oh, well then you've really got to time it. I tried to dive down on it, a bit like a Stuka might, and if I do that I need altitude. But I'll try, okay, I'll just make a quick run. But if you don't time that right, obviously it could be way in advance or way beyond the target. Doesn't give a speed, does it? I'll just take a chance. That released too early, and they all go at the same time. It's nice when you do hit that, by the way, if you get onto this in this thing, because you get like a firework display for almost like the rest of the mission. It just carries on firing. It must be an ammunition dump.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, and I missed the target. I was slightly too early. I had a feeling it would be the other way round. I thought it would explode beyond the building. So instead, I'll have a go at the insurgents.
Did it work? Good.
Sorry?
Did the bombing fuels work?
Well, they went down and they exploded, but I just missed the target. They hit before the target.
Well, obviously, I don't think the Spitfire is made to drop bombs.
Well, it can take them, and no, it'd be a great aircraft, and you've got someone who knows what to do with bombs, and I just don't. I'm just a purely a gunman.
I was thinking about making a Hurricane mod in DCS, just like the A4 or the A29.
Making one, I wouldn't have a clue where to start on that.
Yeah, I don't know how, but maybe I can learn. At 3D model the Hurricane, maybe model the cockpit. Why not make it functional?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll have it.
Hey Bill.
Hello, Undead. How you doing?
Doing good, thanks. How you doing?
Yeah, not bad. I think I've got to do something with my
Didn't know you were on
pedals.
Twitch too.
Yeah, I stream to YouTube, Twitch and Facebook. Although of course with Facebook it's only 720, not 1080. Oh, good grief, I didn't get any of them.
Were damaged or disabled, most of them.
Yeah, there was some damage, I think, but nothing destroyed. They might be just tougher vehicles. That one went. I think I'm down to the 12.5s now then.
So when you're hitting ground targets with your guns, do you affect their health or basically penetrate their armor just like in War Thunder?
Well, yeah, I guess so. I mean, you do get percentage of damage that you've done to a vehicle, so it's registering how much you've hit it. So if you go back and hit it again, you haven't got to destroy the vehicle completely as you would have done before. It's partly damaged already. Is that what you mean?
So, I mean, like if you hit the target with the same bullet but in another spot, let's say a weak spot, does the damage get affected by it?
Well, I'm not sure what you mean, but any bullet that hits will register some kind of damage, yeah. But it depends on what you're hitting, how much damage or how much you've got to hit it. Like if it's a tank, one of the bigger tanks, you know, that will take a lot. I probably can't destroy it with just guns. A smaller vehicle like an armoured car or something like that would take obviously more than just a truck. I'm not sure if I'm asking your question with what you need. Hold on.
Yeah, it's exactly what I wanted to know.
I'm out of ammo now. RTB. See if I can make less of a pig's ear of landing it this time.
I don't think it's damaged this time.
I've got some, but it's not. I haven't got the wobble going, so I haven't hit the engine. Okay, there's the airfield. Get down. And flaps. Well, I've completely lost the gist of landing Spitfires, haven't I? Oh well.
This is exactly what happens to me whenever I want to land with the TF-51.
Yeah, I found that with a TF-51 I'm more comfortable with that for landing, and up till not too long ago, very comfortable with the Spit, to be honest. I think I've done a reasonable amount. Well, no, perhaps not a lot. My mind has been more on the jet, on the A4.
Mhm.
So I think it's kind of pushed my brain away from the Spit. Although once again, I haven't done much of that recently either. But it's the usual thing about as soon as your wheels touch on a Spit, you're fighting it. She flies nice, but landing is not nice.
Yep.
I don't know whether to jump in and do a little bit of custom battle in War Thunder. Stand by, I'm just going to jump out a minute. Jump away from this, I mean. Hold on.
Copy that, sir.
Okay, right, guys. I'm thinking about doing a little bit of War of Thunder, not for long, and probably, well, maybe just a custom battle.
Yeah, why not?
I will lose, as you know, I'll lose comms as I'm swapping games.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do some in this, but I've noticed a load of stuff has popped up on my other screen there, guys. Stuff that I'll need to respond to. So I'm only going to do a little bit in this, and then I'll shove off and close the stream and get on with those things, so that I don't end up going to bed too
Copy
silly
that.
late.
Are we having Britain?
I've got Britain at the moment, yeah. Whoa, what's happened here? I'm permanent. I've got full right brake, full right rudder, and it ain't having it. It's got unmapped, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit this, whatever it is, this hangar. So that'll be a good excuse to go and sort it out. Oh, it didn't crash. That's unexpected. I thought it would actually crash and burn.
Yeah.
Right, let's get those pedals sorted out.
Gonna take the Spitfire Mark 9.
Yeah.
I know it's not historically accurate, but who cares?
That doesn't matter.
Just the game.
No. Fly what you like in this. Anything up to a 6, I think I've got.
I'm rolling in.
Roger that. Now, hopefully that's the only thing I need to deal with. Well, on my screen it's telling me the brakes are working, so let's see. Oh, hang on. I didn't do the rudder. I think the rudder's also not working. Yeah, rudder's not moving. That was the main thing. That's better.
Great.
We are losing.
Oh, I have some company.
Oh yeah?
And a P-47.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my god, hit.
Oh, there. Was rear gunner.
Yep.
The enemy is winning.
Yeah, water leaking.
Oh, and I did my usual trick of hit the enemy, then crash the glass.
Use the rest of my engine power to climb, but then I'll see how can I manage the rest of the power.
Yeah. Whereabouts are you? What square?
Follow me.
What's your altitude and speed?
That looks like a safe altitude for me.
Okay, good. I'm going to give it another few minutes. I just realised that time has really zoomed by. I suppose I started low. God, I'm hearing lots of explosions.
Yeah, alright. We're gliding now.
Hello.
Hello, Thomas.
Hello, Toma.
Hey, what's up? Are you guys playing simulator?
Say again?
We're having a custom battle.
Oh, mind if I join in?
Join in, yeah. I won't be here for much
Absolutely.
longer. I'll be zooming off soon, but yeah, join in.
Okay, let me start the game real quick.
I've jumped in a spit now, so that at least I do a bit of spit flying in War Thunder before I fold.
Time to be a fighter. I always get shot by a Stuka.
Stuka rear gunners, yeah. Well, any of them.
Yeah.
The rear gunners are just, I believe they're impossibly accurate, but there you go. It's a game.
I can't escape them, like, they're so accurate.
Yeah,
But they just hit the engine. They don't hit anything else. Just
that's right.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
very often it's
critical parts.
just 2 bullets that they manage to do it with.
Yeah, sometimes
How
they
does
just
that do that?
blow you on fire with 2 bullets.
Yeah. And of course, they don't have to identify you. We have to identify whether they're enemy or not
Yeah.
by seeing if a label comes up. But they don't have to, because they know they're bots. They're bots, so they know. From when it's a player.
The problem is that real players are using AI gunners to
Yeah.
help them.
So once again, the AI gunner then knows that you're an enemy before you can know that they are an enemy.
Still get shot down by your own bombers. Like, sometimes I try to form up on a bomber, and I get shot down myself, even if it's a friendly bomber.
Uh,
So how do you join you guys?
yeah, not bad.
Oh yeah, that's a bad landing.
Can you walk away from it?
Absolutely not.
Right, that is what you call a bad landing then.
Landing. Yeah, gonna have some hurricane now. So Tom, I basically go to the custom battles and set filter to simulated battles,
Oh, it's
and
a
you'll
build list.
see,
It's pretty.
yeah, and you'll see the Bill 1949 server. If you like, join it.
Which planes though should I take out? Like what BR?
Basically any BR from 1.0 to 6.0, maybe
Yeah, I think it's
5.0.
up.
Yeah,
I've got it up
basically
to 6,
all
I think.
props.
Got it. Haven't flown the Mark 9 simulator. But I have it, so I'll take the one out.
Yeah, I've flown in a Gripen Spitfire in one of my friend's accounts.
How is it?
Wasn't that good. Wasn't that good. The
Uh.
Merlin Spitfires are way better.
To me, the top of the tree for the Spitfires is the LF Mark 9. It's absolutely the best
Yeah.
for me.
Some people hate that one. I don't know why. I've never flown it. Like some people have a huge dislike for the LF Mark 9.
I don't know why I keep pressing F2 to switch my camera to the external view, because I'm used to do this in DCS. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Bro, you know what happens to me? I press the power button instead of F12. I take a screenshot. Shuts my whole computer off.
Oh! Oh dear.
It happens quite a lot even. Like I
Oh
hate it
dear.
a lot.
Toma always takes some really nice screenshots.
Oh, that's good.
Hey guys, has the Spitfire video I sent you helped any bit? Like the settings one.
Yeah, Toma, did you unlock any new vehicles for the German ground victory?
I got the Tiger. I got the Panzer IV like up to the H variant. Honestly, like I don't play tanks that much. I just got the Tiger because I like it. It's not like invincible, but you know I like playing it. Takes some like brain cells to play with. Like you definitely kind of like rushing mindlessly. It's not invincible, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
a good vehicle. Like sometimes like point and click, and you just angle your tank and like you become like impenetrable.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know. How about you, man? Like, do you get anything new?
Nah, I've been playing some DCS last week.
Congratulations.
I think I got DCS like installed, but I just played it once on the DCS2020, and for some reason I just never started up again. So it's a really good game. I liked it.
I played the TF-51. basically it's a P-51, but with
Yeah,
no
like the
50
trainer
cals.
variant. And
Yeah,
like
the trainer fighter. Yeah,
everything is clickable.
yeah, everything is clickable. I don't like the Su-25. I just like the realism in the TF-51.
Yep, I flew the SU-25 because I'm really into Soviet-Afghan war stuff. So I took that one out. It was like fun to fly. Because you have the taxi and everything. I actually wrote down all manual on what to do.
Mm-hmm. I've tried it, but I don't like it that much. What do you think about the new Mosquito in DCS?
The DCS Mosquito. I haven't.
Yeah.
I've only seen like what they've shown of it in the newsletters and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a good idea.
Another Stuka.
Hey guys, I'll send you a video that a friend of mine, you might know him. His name is Dad Liver. He plays in Simulator a lot. He sent me a link to like a Reddit tutorial of how to make head tracking, like for cheap amount of money. Like you just have to have a webcam and that's it. The rest you can
Yeah, the PS3i with the floppy disk and all of those stuff. Yeah.
It doesn't look like the floppy disk, but it looks like I think it's called Acro or something like that, or Erico or something. It's like a white sheet of paper with some black things on it, and you attach it to your cap, or like a hat, and it works as a great head tracking device. That's if you're...
Yeah, definitely. Send it, Tama. Thank you.
No problem, man. Like, honestly, I would definitely not be able to convince my parents to buy me like $100 like track AR, so I'll have
Yeah.
to... So look, I can like tell them, you know, to spare me some money for a joystick, like that's fine with them. But like $100 for something that just tracks my head movement, hell no. Like they'll be no, that's like too much for it.
Yeah, well, I'm saving my own pocket money for a joystick
Same.
right now.
I just like to, yeah, I have it, but I like haven't ordered one yet. Doesn't feel like figuring things out. You can save a lot of money, like if you like save like all things. Like you don't have to save a lot, like when they give you money for lunch, you know.
Returning to the
Yeah.
base.
There's something like that, and you got this and that, and you get some money for your birthday, and like if you save it up, pile it up, it just, you know, it works.
Yep.
I'll definitely buy a joystick, but like a track AR device, not anytime soon.
Yeah, especially the truck AR. The truck AR is the most expensive.
I mean, for the money, you really get what you're praying for, but being 15 and having like, I'm not super rich, of course, but
Yeah.
so, okay, if I was like really rich, I'd be fine with like paying $100 for something like that. But right now, definitely not.
Just take your shoes and socks off and go and sell them in the market.
Hello, y'all. Oh,
I think I got hit by the anti-air guns, like really, really hard. Came in a flat.
Okay, folks, I'm gonna land and then terminate because I've got a little
Well,
build up of things
yeah,
I
I
need to
think-
be looking at.
Yeah, I think I see someone. Is that you, sir? I see someone leaking. Badly
Yeah, I'm
leaking.
probably venting of some sort, yeah. But I'm very close to the airfield now. I'm on finals.
Yeah, yeah. That's you. That's you,
Oh, I
sir.
see you just going out, yeah. Except I'm way too fast, so I've got to do a go round.
Yeah, so which choice like you want to buy? Like which one are you setting up for?
Sorry, Tom, I didn't hear you.
Which joystick are you setting up for?
A Thrustmaster for now.
The Coda
It's
Tech,
good, decent, and affordable.
the Coda Sex one.
I don't know the name. Wait, just a second.
It's all good. I'll send you the link to the CAD tracking method. I'll
Mhm.
come up on Bill and take a screenshot and then like send it to you.
Thank you, Tom.
No problem, no problem.
I didn't see the name. Was that Gaz giving me a flyby then?
Oh, that was me.
Right.
I took a screenshot of it. I'll send it over in the screenshot, like in the Discord server.
I sent you the picture of the joystick I'm planning to buy.
I got a black engine, but I survived my flight home.
I don't know, but the Hurricane is better when you have a dead engine.
Okay, right. I'm done, folks. So maybe, who knows, might catch you tomorrow night. See how it goes. In the meantime, good luck
Thank
with your other aircraft there, Gaz. And I'll see.
you, sir.
Yeah, I'll see Gaz and Thomas some other time. Roger that.
Roger that, sir. Have a good night.
Okay. Good night. Good night, Thomas.
Good night. Forgot my microphone was pushed to talk, so I didn't like I was speaking, but probably didn't hear me.
Okay, for my Twitcher, I'll be closing the stream now. So thanks for being with me. Thanks for joining. Catch you another time. TTFN.